This is, for me, an unbelievable occasion. Little guy from Red Oak, Georgia, here being recognized at the Georgia Sports Hall of Fame. So I want to thank you guys for all the hard work, especially Gwen Arrington and Jim McClendon, for all your hard work. I watched you guys work over the last couple of days, and that's a tremendous work, and all the rest of the staff as well. First of all, I want to thank my mom and dad, who were married 70 years, that's no longer with us today. And they taught us two things as kids growing up. I'm one of 15, and to love and respect each other and go through life with dignity. So I want to thank my mom and dad for creating this guy, not only that, creating our neighborhood as a group and as a community. Second of all, I want to thank Thomas Wilson, who's no longer with us as well. He was my first Little League coach at the age of 7, who first got me into organized baseball. Little quick story, I threw a rock and hit his car. And he kind of slowly backed up and asked me why I hit his car with the rock. And I told him he was disturbing our baseball game. You didn't get through fast enough. And he went in and had a conversation with my parents, and we made a deal where if I would play on this baseball team, you know, he'll pay for me to play, and he'll pick me up every day and take me to the baseball park. And that's how I started into baseball, organized baseball. Before that, I wasn't playing organized baseball because we couldn't afford the $80 that it cost to play rec ball. So I have to give a big thanks to TJ Wilson, the guy who really got me into organized baseball and taught me more than just the game of baseball, but he taught me the game and the life of baseball, on and off the field. So big ups to TJ Wilson. Big thanks to my wife who's here today, Sharon, who's the backbone of the family, and you know, keep me going and keep me thriving in what I'm doing today with MGBA. Also, my son, DeMonte Grissom, a quick story about him. He kind of changed my life in baseball, where I never forget, it was in 1993. I went 0 for 4, struck out 3 times, popped up. And normally after the game, we go home, we play a little baseball inside the house, and I was pissed off and I was mad. And at this particular point, I didn't want to have nothing to say to him after the game. And I went home, and he wanted to play, and I didn't want to play. And I tell you what, the next day I cried like a baby because that game is not important more than my family. And that stuck with me for the rest of my baseball career. It kind of changed my life and my career to know that we play baseball as a sport, but that family value is the key. And I want to thank him today because he used to drag me around in this basket and around the house in a basket real fast, and he loved that. And one time he hit his head on the wall. And he ain't been right since. So for us, you know, you really got to just love on the kids. You got to love on the kids and make sure you take care of your kids. So Monte, I thank you for that. I want to thank my daughter Tiana, who drove down from Charlotte, and her friend Destiny. My sister-in-law Miranda, thank you. Marvin Freeman, who's here, one of my best friends of all time, very competitive player, and his wife Arnetta. Thank y'all for coming. And I tell you what, this has been an unbelievable event for me. Right up there with the World Series and being from Atlanta and winning the World Series in Atlanta. This is the next best thing going. So again, thank you, Georgia Sports Hall of Fame, all the people that's involved in this. This has been one unbelievable moment for me and my family, and I just want to thank you.